happy to be doing art with you this week through our videos. What we're going to be doing is something called gesture drawing, and I'm going to teach you how to draw a person's body in different positions, actions, and different poses using circles and ovals, and that's what's called gesture drawing. So come on, let's get started.
Hello, first graders. So what I'm going to be teaching you today is how to draw a person, but it's going to be a simple person. And we want to capture that person in different positions, or what we call gestures. Now, gestures can be when you're jumping up and down or running or taking position, doing some kind of movement with your body. And what I have here is a drawing, a simple drawing of what your body is. So the parts that we're going to be focusing on and what I'm going to show you is how to do this actually just with circles and ovals. So you can capture a person doing some type of action. So what we have is our head, and then you have here our whole body. Now, we're going to use an oval for our head, but we're also going to be using a big oval for the entire body, like this. Then we have our upper arm. The upper arm goes from the shoulder to our elbow. So here is our upper arm. And we're going to be doing ovals like this. We're going to make a connect though once I start to show you the other part, but I'm just breaking this down for you right now so you understand when we start doing our drawing. We have our upper arm, and then we have our lower arm. Now our lower arm goes from our elbow to our wrist. So as this comes in, actually I should make this a little bigger. Then we will have another oval over here. And finally, we have our hand. And we're just going to use a circle for the hand. So this is how we're basically going to do our arms. Our legs are done in a similar way. We have our upper leg, the top part of our leg here, that goes from our hip to our knee, over here. Then we have from our knee to our ankle, which is our lower leg, and then from our ankle to our toes, which is our foot. So again, we will use an oval, a bigger oval here for our upper leg. Then we have our lower leg, and then we're going our foot, like so. So now I'm going to show you what you'll be doing in your drawing. I want you to practice taking a piece of paper and just getting familiar with these kind of parts. So on a piece of paper, I just want you to take your pencil and I want you to go and make your head. Now, after you do one circle, you might not like it. This is kind of a narrow type of head. So if you make a mistake, instead of stopping and erasing and trying to do it again and then erasing if you don't like that one, it's easier just to go around a few times until you get the size circle or oval that you like best. So I start off with that, but I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go around and make it a little bit wider. I can always go back, and after I do it a few times, I could go back later and erase that line that I didn't like. So I could go back and erase that later on. Okay, so there's my head. Now, again, I need to do my body. I'm not going to worry about the neck or anything like that. We're keeping this very simple. But the body does have to be larger than the head. So I will go around again, and I will start with one. But if I don't like it, I'm going to go around a couple times. 1, 2, about 3 or 4 times is fine. So there is my body. Now I'm going to start to do my arms. I'm going to start at the top over here where my shoulder would be, and I'm going to do that upper arm. I'm going to do each arm one at a time. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to follow what I did in this drawing. So my upper arm oval is going to come down on a diagonal the way it is over here. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to do the lower arm. The lower arm starts from the elbow. This would be the elbow over here. And then I have my oval that comes down in this direction. And finally, I have my hand, and that is just a simple circle. After I did the left side, I'm going to do my right side. And again, I start with my shoulder of the upper arm. Let's see, now I don't like how I really did that, so I'm going to keep going until I get it the right shape or size that I like best. Then I have my lower arm. and then I have my hand. And there are my arms. It kind of looks exactly the same as it did in my picture here. Now I'm going to move on to my legs. Well, my left leg has that oval. The upper part of the leg was a little bit on the diagonal. My knee is bent, so the oval comes in this way, and then my foot goes out to the left again. Whereas my right leg is fully straight, and I can do it that way as well. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, using my ovals, I'm going to start with the upper leg, which is bigger, so my upper leg oval should be a little bit bigger. Then I have that knee, and it's bent, so I make my oval coming in this way, and then my foot at the end. My leg on the right side was more straight, so this one is going to be vertical ovals. I'm going to have my upper leg, my lower leg, and then my foot. And since my foot is kind of going out this way, sorry, I should have done it this way. So that's it. I want you to practice drawing these gesture drawings, these action drawings now on your own. I want you to do about 3 or 4 poses and draw them on a piece of paper. If it helps you, you can stand and position yourself first and take a look at how your upper arm, lower arm, and hand, upper leg, lower leg, and feet are positioned. That might help you when you do your drawing. I want you to come up with 3 or 4 again and then send me in an email. This is your next week's project. I'm going to show you an example of mine. So here is an example now of my poses. I sped up the drawing so you could see the different arm and leg positions and how I drew them. You can even try doing this now for your family. You can stand and pose and have them try and guess how you drew your gesture person. Hope you had fun.